Hello, my furry friends. My name is Fuzzy Cub, and welcome back to A Barely Hardcore, episode 13. Some may say unlucky, but for this guy, very unlucky. Hey, he's cured. So I am here in my zombie spawner farm thingy, which I've actually zhuzhed up a little bit. I hope you guys like the nice thing. Just ignore the ceiling. We didn't do the ceiling yet, just ignore the ceiling. But I realized that I was running very low on glowstone, and this guy here trades me glowstone. So now he will trade me glowstone for 1 emerald. And if I keep on reducing his trades, he's eventually going to give me 1 rotten flesh for 1 emerald, which I can then trade for glowstone. Because my immediate nether area is completely stripped of glowstone, and I need a lot of glowstone for lighting up the surrounding area. So I'm just going to get another zombie down here. The last one almost killed me, so I needed to, kill him back. So yeah. Let's get another zombie down here, and I'll continue curing up this guy, and then we'll get into the guts of today's episode.
1 eternity later.
So, not gonna lie, it's about 2 hours later, and this is our second villager. And no matter what I do, no matter how many times I cure this guy, he will not go below 25. I don't know what it is. I looked it up online, and Google, which is never wrong, we all know that, Google's never wrong. Google said that sometimes there's a rare chance that you get a villager that only has a 25 rotten flesh reduction. Look at him being all sassy. He knows what he's doing. He definitely knows. Also, let me just turn this off up here. A little bit better. Yeah, this guy is literally only trading to 25 at its very minimum 25, and I don't really have enough gold to be making so many more golden apples. Probably should look at making a gold farm soon. So I'm afraid you, Mr. Silenced, will stay down here with our friend, and I'll just trade away the rotten flesh that I get and get as much glowstone as possible. So let's quickly finish off repairing all of our stuff. Here we go. Let's pop our zombie slayer back in its holster, and let us pop into my creative test world, where I have been busy making a few farms that we are going to build in today's episode. Because today's episode, I want to get a little bit more automated. I am tired of manually mining stone. I am tired of basically manually doing everything. I know it's Minecraft, but we all know it's all about automation. So here we are in my creative test world, where I have designed 2 farms, and I'm going to call these 2 the acorn and the boat. So this here is a very, very powerful cobblestone generator farm, and that this design, well, the interior, the actual farm itself, is made by Martin de Mink. I'll leave the link in my description. And this here is a farm design that I made way back in Olympus Craft season 1 or 2. I can't quite remember at the moment, but this is a very, very basic, relatively lossless kelp farm, and I've just stuck onto the end of it here a design by Zizuma of the Hermitcraft. It's basically a auto smelter that automatically crafts up some dried kelp into kelp blocks and feeds it back into the things, and then anything excess goes in here. So the reason why I want to concentrate on these 2 farms today is this farm here, if I put it in spawn chunks, will constantly be running, meaning it will constantly be making dried kelp blocks. This farm here, which is an automatically TNT explodificating farm, if I just pop it on here, this produces a absolute butt ton of cobblestone. Like, so much cobblestone. Let me just pop away for a second. Okay, so I think this has been on for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds at the absolute maximum. Look at that. We're only going to need to use this farm like 5 or 6 times just to replenish an entire double chest of stone and smooth stone, or just stone and cobblestone. I keep on saying smooth stone. Shows how old I am, when smooth stone was the normal stone and the other stone was called something different. I'm old, okay? I've been playing Minecraft for a very, very long time. But yes, what I want to do is I want to integrate these 2 farms together. This one, I would love to maybe split off half of the cobblestone in one direction and go into deep storage with maybe a shulker box loader and unloader, and then maybe split it off to the other side and have it go into a very large auto smelting array that can be powered by dried kelp blocks. This one, obviously, I have already decorated in creative, so I know exactly what this is going to look like. When I'm back on the actual world, I do plan on getting a sort of crane type thing holding this guy out. And I'm thinking maybe like a drill head or something here. That way I can maybe have a water stream push the cobblestone down into a reservoir in the bottom. And it will actually look like I am lowering this thing down into the earth to drill cobblestone. Lore. And then obviously this thing, it just stands to reason, doesn't it? This thing is going to be a boat. What else could I build out of that shape? It's screaming boat. So yep, let's pop back onto the barely hardcore world and let's start prepping the area for these two big behemoth farms. So, it's actually a few days since the last clip. It's currently Saturday evening, and I'm hoping to get this video out early next week, but a lot has happened. Since my internet went down, I did spend quite a lot of time in the creative test world building the ship around the kelp farm. And in true fuzzy fashion, I think I went a little bit overboard again. Let me just enable the schematic for the kelp farm now. Yeah, this is how big it needs to be. I just couldn't stop. I'd only intended to make a small tugboat, but I ended up designing an entire pirate ship. So I'm not going to show you guys just yet, but just know that I have started to terraform this area. I do actually, if I pop into fuzzy cam again, I do need to completely remove all this here and make this wider, and I need to remove the entire side of this island. Basically, this here is all going to turn into a giant harbor, and I think I'm going to put a lighthouse up here. So, while I get this all terraformed, why don't you guys enjoy a little time lapse of me collecting absolute butt tons of stuff for the pirate ship. So believe it or not, it's actually Tuesday evening. I've spent almost 4 days collecting all this stuff to make this pirate ship. Why do I do this to myself? I do it to myself because I love playing Minecraft, obviously, but you know, the whole, sanity thing. I had to collect so much stuff. I even had to get so much smooth quartz that I end up making an entire place up above there just for some masons that traded us some quartz. That's how much quartz I needed. Also, thankfully, finished terraforming here. I'm not going to bother filling in the water just yet because the pirate ship's going to be here. So what I think I'm going to do is pop into another time lapse. I know, more than one time lapse per episode, but believe me, this one will be worth it. And we'll build this thing up, and when it's done, we'll see about setting up that kelp farm and perhaps even getting the auto smelter done as well. Let's go. And welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. I certainly did not enjoy building that ship because it took far too long to build, but it was 100% worth it. Let me just finish up this and we can pop over to our pirate ship and take a closer look. And there we go. All cleaned up. I'll put the gates back there eventually. No, I won't. We all know I won't. We all know I'll forget until I need villagers again. But behind me is our brand new kelp farm / pirate ship. And I think it came out absolutely amazingly. It sits really nicely in this little bay. Granted, I do need to make this a little bit deeper again. And we do need to make some sort of a harbor or dock area here. It also took a very long time to get this water filled in properly. I needed to use kelp in quite a few places to make the water flow appropriately. But we have our kelp farm. And now, you guys, I need your guys' help. What shall we call the ship? Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will pick next episode the best one, and we will name it next episode. And let's check out just how well our kelp farm is doing. Do we have any backup yet? No, but we should be backing up here and here. So after these two hoppers fill up, which is what's filling up the fuel block here, this thing will start filling up with excess kelp blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this hopper line and that chest. I'm going to put a soul sand elevator going up here, which will fuel our super smelter, which we're going to build right now after I go and put all this stuff back in the storage system. Messy bears are sad bears. So that is everything put away now, and we have tons of empty shulker boxes, except this guy right here. This is a super smelter in a box, though I've probably forgotten something. I just found his head randomly, just sitting outside for no reason. So let's pop over to the nameless pirate ship. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, isn't that an amazing sight? It looks so good. So, I already forgot something. Be right back. Okay, now that I have my oak, let's get a floor in here quickly. So before we do this, I need to get this here moved. I need that output there to go out this way a little bit. Actually, scratch that. We need this to come over here. We need a dropper to go here. And this dropper needs a comparator signal out of it. I have a comparator here. I guess so. And that comparator needs to go into here with a redstone. I said with a redstone dust. Right here. And then one of these guys to power it. So that should, every time there's an item in there, pop it out. Nice. We need a soul sand here with a water column going up. And surrounding that soul sand, we need a glass tube. Like so. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe I need to rethink this. Give me a moment.
A few minutes later.
So, I have been fiddling for a little while and I've come up with a relatively small super smelter, but one that will serve my needs. Down here, I moved the hopper line to here and the bubble column to up here. It was over there. Placed a nice ladder here so we can get up and down. The bubble column goes up right to the ceiling, and then I have a water source flowing this way. This water flows over here, so any of the kelp blocks that are going up here will be pushed into this here hopper, which then goes down into this, runs over these rails, and into the fuel section of the furnaces. So, fuel, check. I think I'm actually going to have the chest upstairs for that. Kind of cramped in there, but I think I'm going to have my chest. Let me see. Here? There we go. Gonna have to have my chest going into a hopper in here, which will then feed into this minecart, which should have that oak plank there. And then we have rails going on top of here, which we can turn on like so. That will dispense all of the stuff in there, and it will also power the rail in behind there for that other minecart, which is not moving for some reason. Oh, I need to change that block. Just do that, and then over here, that. So yeah, we have a basic auto smelter setup. I mean, it's not a mumbo jumbo special, but it will do us for what we need. So I'm gonna AFK here for a few hours. I might actually just zhuzh this place up a little bit, make it look a little bit prettier, and then hopefully by the time I'm back, the kelp blocks will maybe have backed up a little bit. Pause crossed. Guys, it's Thursday. It's Thursday already. I wanted this episode to be out on Wednesday at the very, very latest. I am so sorry. Everything in this episode is taking so much longer than I thought. So let me just finish up this trading and mending my tools up, and let's take a quick look-see at our kelp situation. I'm hoping beyond hope it's full. I really, really, really hope it's full. Oh, by the way, I've been messing around with the armor stand mod. I did have the book from Vanilla Tweaks, you know, the armor stand book installed. I just didn't do anything with it, but then I remembered I could just download the one that Hermitcraft have. So yeah, expect some more armor stand shenanigans in future. But let us check how much kelp we have. Ooh, I honestly didn't think we'd have this much. Nice. Okay, so why don't I think I have a thing of cobblestone with me. Why don't I throw in the cobblestone into the input chest? Okay, that should be enough time to give this a check. Okay. Go! Oh. Why didn't you turn on? Huh. Is there a reason you're not turning on? Are you powered by something? I wonder if this block here is stopping this hopper from working. You know, it's working for now. I mean, it's giving me some stone, so now I don't have to mine stone anymore. And then as soon as we have, probably over here or maybe over there, as soon as we have our cobblestone drill made, I will never have to mine for stone ever again. Ah, that's gonna be so good. As we still have a ton of terraforming to do, although it is looking absolutely amazing here at the moment. I believe we've gotten all the way around to this side of the island. Dog Island is looking amazing. So what I think I'm going to do in between episodes, I think I'm going to try and get this area here cleaned up. And I'm going to get a little building built around our sheep farm that we built on a Hang with Fuzzy on my Discord. Coincidentally, if you do want to join my Discord, you can click the link in the description of this video and join the Bear Cave, and you can find out when I go live on my Discord, and you can hang with Fuzzy while I build and do monotonous things and keep me company. But yes, we will do a little bit of building here and a little bit of building here, and I'm going to plan out sort of a couple of areas where I want... My cat is on fire. What? How? What cat? What? I'm so confused. Okay, well, I'm just gonna end this episode here for now. If you did like this episode, please give me a subscribe, give me a like, and leave a comment in the comment section. Remember, I do need you guys to name our pirate ship over there. And while you're down there in the comment section, why don't you click on the members button and join the Fuzzy family, where you get to use custom emotes on my live streams and get a mention at the end of every single video, just like these wonderful people right here. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. I'm gonna have to go find out where that cat was. Ugh.